Crafting. In addition to weapons and equipment, crafting is also one of the most important mechanics in 99 Nights in the Forest. It allows players to craft items, tools, and equipment to support survival. In other words, if you want to survive long, you must craft. When crafting at Tier 1, 2, and 3, the materials used are mainly wood, and scrap as the core. But when upgrading to Tier 4, Cultist Gem will be required, while Tier 5 will require Gem of the Forest fragments. Scrap can be obtained by crushing old items scattered throughout all biomes, such as bolt. Sheet metal, UFO junk have a value of 1 bolt. UFO component, broken fan, old radio will have a value of 2 bolts. Meanwhile, broken microwave, tire, metal chair will be 3 bolts. The remaining ones, old car engine, washing machine, cultist experiment, cultist prototype, UFO scrap, have a value of 4 bolts. When crushing these old items, the value received will be 1 bolt will yield 1 scrap, 2 bolts will be 3 scrap, 3 bolts will be 5 scrap. The remaining 4 bolts will be 8 scrap. To craft everything, it requires 423 wood, 419 scrap, 6 cultist gem, and 5 forest gem, or 20 gem of fragments. Tier 1. This is the tier that only uses wood and 1 scrap as materials. 5 tools can be crafted, which are map, supply crate, old bed, bunny trap, and crafting bench 2. First is the map. The map is a basic tool and the easiest to craft with only a single 3 wood. But it is very essential for survival, because the map will mark the locations of houses and NPCs that you have found throughout the entire forest. Therefore, this is the tool that needs to be crafted first, and as early as possible. The map will expand further when the campfire is upgraded. It can be used by pressing the M key or left-clicking on the map icon on the screen. Supply crate. Supply crate is a new utility tool added in 99 Nights. Similar to the map, it only requires 3 wood to craft this crate. This tool acts like a quick shortcut to use furniture, and fires in-game instead of having to do this in the lobby. If you do not own types of fires and furniture, there is no need to care about this supply crate. Old bed. Old bed is a support tool that helps increase the day count by +1 after each night. Or to put it simply, after each night, you will be credited 1 default day and 1 day from a bed. Therefore, if possible, you should craft it as soon as you have a surplus of 20 wood. Bunny trap. It is a tool placed near rabbit burrows to help you catch rabbits automatically, to earn 1 to 3 morsels, or 4 morsels if using carrots. And bunny foot. It requires 5 wood for each bunny trap, and a maximum of 10 bunny traps can be crafted. Although it is automatic, you have to reset the trap, so it is not as optimal as weapons. Crafting bench 2. With 5 wood and 1 scrap, you can upgrade to crafting bench 2. Tier 2. This tier costs quite a lot of wood and scrap, and 10 tools can be crafted, such as sundial. True to the name of this tool, the sundial is a clock counting down the remaining time from day to night, and vice versa, and it can be viewed anywhere on the icon at the top right corner of the screen. It will consume 5 scrap to craft. Regular bed. Regular bed has a similar use to the old bed. The only difference is that it requires 5 scrap to craft instead of wood like the old bed. Compass. This tool is similar to real life. It will help determine the direction of movement to the fairy and the missing children, as well as help locate the direction you are looking. It consumes 3 scrap to craft this compass. For many players, this tool is not very necessary. Farm plot. Farm plot is similar to fields in real life. The only difference is that it will automatically farm every 2 days instead of players having to plant manually. It can be crafted for a price of 20 wood for 1 farm plot and can be crafted a maximum of 20 times. If you have the farm recipe tablet, it can be upgraded to enchanted farm plot. As the survival days get longer, having many farm plots will guarantee a stable food supply. Wood rain storage helps keep wood dry when stored in the storage whenever it rains. Additionally, you can use this tool to block cultists and even block elephants as well. It requires 5 scrap for each wood rain storage and has no limit on the number of times crafted. Shelf. Shelf is the tool that consumes the least scrap, as it only requires 2 scrap to craft. It is used to neatly store other items. This tool seems to be added for those who love neatness and high aesthetics. In addition, cultists will also be blocked in front of the shelf. Log wall. It is similar to a fence wall that helps protect your base against attack waves, and it can be said that this is the best defense layer in the game that needs to be built. It requires 20 wood to craft, and there is no limit on the number of times crafted. It can be upgraded to poison log wall using a recipe tablet blueprint. Log gate. Crafted from 20 wood, with no limit on the number of times crafted. The main utility is creating an entrance and exit for the base. Bear trap. It is a passive offensive tool crafted from 3 scrap, and a maximum of 8 bear traps can be crafted. Players can also be injured when stepping on these bear traps. On the other hand, it can be upgraded to volcanic bear trap if a recipe tablet is found. Crafting bench 3. Consuming 15 wood and 10 scrap allows you to upgrade crafting bench 2 to crafting bench 3. Tier 3. This tier also costs quite a lot of wood and scrap like tier 2, but additionally requires 2 cultist gems, and 9 tools can be crafted, such as berries. It costs 15 wood, plus 10 scrap to craft the crock pot. To explore the forest longer, you should craft this pot, because stews will keep you full 2 times longer than cooked morsels. Radar. Radar is a support tool used to detect important locations in the forest by using scrap. Similar to the crock pot, it requires 15 wood and 10 scrap to craft the radar. Boost pad. This tool is crafted from 15 wood and 10 scrap. When activated, it will help increase your speed to 3 times the normal sprint speed for a duration of about 10 seconds. It's easy to visualize its effectiveness, as you can run straight to the edge of the level 5 campfire area in 10 seconds. Biofuel processor. Biofuel processor is an item used to convert log, bunny foot, wolf pelt, alpha wolf pelt, bear pelt, and foods including morsel, steak, ribs, fish, carrot, corn, pumpkin, berries, and apples into biofuel, crafted from 12 wood and 12 scrap. This machine is very useful when you have a lot of surplus food but suffer from a severe shortage of fuel. Torch. Torch is used to expand the safe range of the campfire. It requires 6 wood, 6 scrap to craft, and can be crafted a maximum of 10 times. Good bed. Similar to the 2 previous types of beds, good bed also adds 1 day after each night. You need 10 wood, 10 scrap to craft this bed. Lightning rod. This tool helps attract lightning, ensuring players do not get struck by lightning. The lightning rod can be crafted at a cost of 8 scrap, and at the same time has no limit on the number of times crafted. There is a small trick, which is standing on top of the lightning rod to stay safe permanently. Flag. Flag is a newly added tool. It is very useful for marking important locations on the map. It costs 6 wood and 2 scrap for each flag. Crafting bench tier 4. It requires up to double the wood and scrap compared to tier 3, which is 30 wood and 20 scrap, plus 2 cultist gems to upgrade crafting bench 3 to crafting bench 4. Tier 4. This is the tier with advanced tool crafting recipes. Therefore, it is mandatory to have 1 cultist gem in the crafting recipes. In this tier, 5 advanced tools can be crafted, including Ammo crate. Allows players to buy ammo using scrap at a price of 3 scrap for 6 revolver ammo, rifle ammo, or 20 scrap for 6 shotgun ammo. To craft the ammo crate, it takes up to 20 wood, 30 scrap, and 1 cultist gem. Quite expensive, isn't it? But I think this is worth it for the bullets. You can upgrade to heavy ammo crate if you have the ammo crate recipe tablet. Oil drill. Oil drill is used to drill oil underground to help maintain the campfire from going out. In reality, the longer you survive, the scarcer fuel in the forest will become. So this machine is like an excellent lifesaver to maintain the campfire. And you need to consume 25 wood, 35 scrap. And of course, adding 1 cultist gem allows you to own it right away. Giant bed. This bed is the most expensive type of bed in the game, costing 20 wood, 30 scrap, and 1 cultist gem. But it also only adds 1 day after each night. Even so, it is very essential for the day count to increase faster. If you craft enough 4 beds, it will increase by an additional 4 days after each night, not counting the 1 default day in the game. Teleporter. This tool allows instant teleportation to anywhere on the map, requires 2 or more teleporters to function. To craft it, you need to consume 15 wood, 25 scrap, along with 1 cultist gem, and it also has no limit on the number of times crafted. Crafting bench tier 5. To upgrade crafting bench 4 to the maximum crafting bench 5, you need up to 50 wood, 50 scrap, and 1 forest gem. Tier 5. The crafting recipes in this tier must be said to be extremely high-end, but it is also extremely difficult to craft, because besides wood and scrap, you will need to use 1 forest gem, or 4 gem of the forest fragments, instead of a cultist gem. Respawn capsule. This machine helps the most recently deceased player automatically respawn inside. With each 1 cultist gem, it will be 1 respawn. Basically, you will be immortal if you have infinite cultist gems. You can craft it after spending 40 wood, 40 scrap, and 1 forest gem. Temporal accelerometer. Temporal accelerometer has crafting materials and power usage similar to the respawn capsule, but it is used to skip the next night instead of respawning. Weather machine. This device is also crafted similarly to the temporal accelerometer. When it is powered by 1 cultist gem, it will prevent rain and thunderstorms for the next 3 days. Finally, the recycler. Also crafted with 40 wood, 40 scrap, and 1 forest gem. This machine will convert forest gem into 8 cultist gems, and cultist gem into scrap. Freezer. Used to store about 30 portions of food, and was crafted in crafting bench 2 with 4 scrap. I don't understand why they removed it, since it looks very clean and aesthetic, doesn't it? Valentine's flower pot. Used to grow different types of flowers to help boost a permanent effect when at the campsite. Can be crafted in crafting bench 2 with 3 wood during the Valentine event. Halloween spooky crockpot. It is another variant of the crockpot, but upgraded to cook additional dishes exclusive to the Halloween event. It requires 15 wood, 10 scrap to craft this pot. Thanksgiving crockpot. Thanksgiving crockpot is similar to Halloween spooky crockpot. The only difference is that the dishes are exclusive to the Thanksgiving event. The essential items that must be crafted in each tier are Tier 1, map, old bed, crafting bench 2, Tier 2, sundial, regular bed, farm plot, log wall, log gate, crafting bench 3, Tier 3, biofuel processor, good bed, crafting bench Tier 4, Tier 4, ammo crate, oil drill, giant bed, crafting bench Tier 5, Tier 5, respawn capsule, temporal accelerometer, recycler. Like and subscribe now if you like this video.